Except by Fasting and Prayer by Andrew McChesney. 14-year-old Kaale changed after a 14-year-old friend committed suicide. Once outgoing, she sat quietly in the corner. Then she began to scream, shiver, and shake for no apparent reason. Terrified, she confided that she was being visited by someone who looked like her dead friend. "Come with me," the apparition told her. "I want to take you with me." Twice Kaale tried to leap off a balcony, but her parents stopped her. In desperation, the parents called Rustem for help. Rustem was a global mission pioneer who had planted a church in a previously unentered area of their Asian city. No one in Kaale's family was a Christian except an aunt, and she had told the parents about Rustem. Rustem explained that Kaale was not seeing her dead friend, but an evil spirit. "We need to pray to Jesus," he said. Rustem took 4 church members to Kaale's home to pray, but Kaale wouldn't sit still. She screamed, flung her hands up and down, and stomped her feet. The visitors sang hymns, but every time they mentioned the name of Jesus, she shrieked, "Stop! I can't breathe! Someone's suffocating me!" Rustem understood that Kaale was possessed. He opened a Bible and read about Jesus casting out demons. He prayed. Then Kaale became calm. She sat down, talked, and drank water. Rustem hoped that the spirit had left. But later that night, the aunt called him at home. "Kaale has started screaming and says she sees her friend again," she said. Rustem was puzzled. What had gone wrong? Then he remembered the Bible story in which Jesus' disciples had been unable to cast out a spirit. When they asked why, Jesus replied, "This kind does not go out except by prayer and fasting." Matthew 17:21. Rustem called several global mission pioneers, and they fasted and prayed for 2 days. Then he returned to Kaale's house with a group that included a Seventh-day Adventist pastor. When Kaale saw the visitors, she tried to flee. It took 4 people to hold her down, but they couldn't keep her quiet. She screamed as the visitors sang hymns for 30 minutes. Then she slipped into unconsciousness as the pastor preached about the power of Jesus from the Bible. Rustem sprinkled water on her face until she woke up. Someone gave her water to drink. Since that visit, Rustem has returned to worship and pray with Kaale and her family every 2 weeks. Kaale has not seen the apparition again. She has returned to her old self. "We were not ready the first time we visited her," Rustem said. "We only were ready the second time because Jesus teaches this kind does not go out except by prayer and fasting."